Hello, this is David Deshane, and I want to welcome you to the Roofing Estimator Pro web-based software program. This program is going to be all about your roofing business and how to use step-by-step training tutorials, and I'll walk you from the very beginning to setting up your roofing business software and walking you through every piece of this powerful new software. Now, first of all, you should have received a email that has a username and password. Go ahead and click on the link, and it's going to set up to load your software. Simply, every time your software loads, you'll have to log into this page. It has a secondary security through the Amazon server. So click Load Software, and you're going to be brought up to your regular software screen. So we'll go ahead and load this in, and we're going to click on Login. There's going to be a couple different options here: Setup, Customers, Reports. This is a little quick drop-down menu in case you're just flying through the software and you've got a question. You can simply go here. We're working on the help videos right now, so that's what we're creating. We're going to click on the login. It automatically recalls any software, any password you've put in the past. I'm going to go ahead and click this in. Automatically, you'll get admin, and you won't need to enter a password in the very beginning. So once again, in your login, I'm just going to log out and show you this. When you first get the software, you won't need to enter a password. You'll just hit admin and hit enter and log in. But I did already go through this and did enter a password, so I'm going to show you what to do. So when you go in, you log in, automatically you want to go into your users and click on set up a password. You want to do this for your administrative, and this is where you enter all your users. So you go add new record, but I'm going to hit enter. It's your edit pencil. All of the programs going to have these little edit pencils, and you click on that, and it's going to bring up your password. And this is where you go ahead and create your admin password, and keep this confidential. You don't want anybody else having your main password. You can put your email in for your own personal email, but this is a system administrator. You can put yourself in here. David Deshane, I'm going to put in there. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to hit yeah, well, this is going to be my setup, so I might as well set it up, put everything in the way that I'd want it. And of course, it's going to be new roof at main.rr.com. That's kind of my primary email. Hit save. It goes ahead and loads everything up. So the admin is admin. This is going to be your own personal, and of course, it's active, online, and all that stuff. So let's go back to the file. Now we're going to go through the program real quick, and I'm going to show you some of the different options that are in here. Now you've got the company, you've got the suppliers, you've got your products, your email program or letters. Also, you're going to have pictures. We're in the users right now, and this is going to be your Explorer. This brings you through your whole system, and it's going to tree it out for you so you can quick reference those. Also, your customers, the all-important calendar, the estimates you're creating, also the jobs, and then it's going to have the dashboard that gives you a quick snapshot of everything that's going on in your roofing business. Okay, first of all, we're going to get started in the setup, and that starts with the company. You can go up here to the setup section, which is the same company information. We'll just click on setup first, and I'll go to company information. It's going to bring up your company, and the good thing here is you're going to have a couple different things here, like your estimate terms and conditions. You're going to have all these in here, which are fully customizable. Every time you print a contract, this is kind of where you can customize, like the approval of the contract, change orders, your roofing business responsibilities, buyer's responsibilities, if there is anything you want to change, non-responsibilities, anything like if you see wires or cable TV or any grit goes into the attic or anything like that. Advertising, the buyer grants you permission to use video or anything, pictures on the job. Payments, receive them as agreed. Any disputes, of course, we're going to try to work everything out with our customer. And miscellaneous provisions, this just says you're bidding on the job and saying that all the materials that I bring back, you're not going to get credit to your account. We're bidding on the job as one complete job. And they've got a lot of tools here to customize it with links. Really a powerful little dashboard of all the different things you can change and add photos and all that stuff. The job text is identical. It just it talks about the approval of the contracts where they have 3 days to cancel. Maine state law or your state law, you do have 3 days to cancel, and again the change orders and all that stuff. So that's all in there for your jobs. Your company name, we want to go ahead and put that all in. So I'm going to put my company in real quick. Whatever your roofing company name is, or whether it's siding, or most of the people doing this is roofing and siding combination. I'll put my company address in here, and of course we're going to be using the town or cities you live in, and we're in Maine, 04106. Now your USA is going to be default, and your phone number. You don't need to put any spaces. This Telerex tools will go ahead and separate everything for you. Put your phone number and fax number in. Get all that in there as well. Also your website address, because a lot of this stuff is all going to be linked directly to all of your information inside your contracts, inside your email addresses. I'm going to put office@daviddeshane.com and make sure you get all your information correct. That's all in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on the company logo. This is going to be, we put the default in there, but select your company logo. We keep it on our server and just keep track of all your logos so you know what that is. Just add it. It's a one-time upload, and click Upload Files. This is going to go ahead and bring it right in. Just verify all the information's correct. You can edit it anytime. It's not a permanent, and hit Save. And what it's going to do, if you look in the upper right hand corner, I'm just going to hit the calendar just to refresh this. It went ahead and put the logo in up on the right hand corner, but it also set it right up into your system. So the whole company's been set up. All your company information is going to stay in there. You're never going to have to do this again unless you want to change anything. And now we're going to go into the simple setup, which is bringing in, we'll just say, your email server. This is going to be your primary email server. This is what connects to your letters. And a lot of times, people don't know what their email server address is. We set it up default, so if you want to use this, that's fine. This is going to, you can put your own primary email so it comes off your server. But we went ahead and set that up, and you can use that temporarily till you get it off your cPanel or your server or anything like that. Now the setup for the configuration of your Quickbooks integration. This is a very powerful tool. This is going to link to QuickBooks constantly. And what you've got in your download center, you should have received a place where you can download the REP QuickBooks link. It's in the download center. You want to go ahead and load that software up, and we'll go ahead and set that up, and there that is. This is a little bridge that's going to link directly to your software. So what I want you to do right now is open your QuickBooks file, and we went ahead and opened our QuickBooks. So now I have that up. And I'm using, I think this is version 10 QuickBooks, but I went ahead and load that up so I'd have it. And we're going to go ahead and move that back out of the way over here. The company file, you don't need to do anything here. Single user mode, it doesn't really matter. As long as your QuickBooks is linked, you want to hit the Start button. It'll bring in, it'll say the QuickBooks connector has been started. So I'm going to move this right out of the way temporarily. I'll just move it down so we can get back to it afterwards. And we're going to go to the center in the QuickBooks integration. So here we go. Now your IP address, what you need to do is open a browser and type in basically a simple command, which is, what is my IP address? Just go into any Google browser or any browser and just click on that. Okay, and enter your IP address, so that way there we have that in there. And we're going to go ahead and click on Connect. Now that that software has its connection in there, that's all set, and it does say it's connected. So we'll go ahead and see if we get connection. We'll go ahead and click on the Connect button. Real simple, probably take about 2 or 3 seconds, and just tell you that it has connected with the program. Okay, now it's gone ahead and connected to your QuickBooks file. This has all your information. This is real simple to do. Now we're going to click OK. It's going to bring up your items. So we're going to go to Add Vendors. So click on Add Vendors. Now that it's connected, it's going to go ahead, search your QuickBooks file, bring everything over, and it's going to save hours and hours of data entry. It's going to eliminate that extra person in the office, bringing information over. The best thing is you only have to do this once, so it's not going to be every time you load your software. It's a one-time thing. Okay, that went ahead and put 1,102 vendors in. We'll click OK on that. I'm also going to click on Items. It's going to bring all of my items into QuickBooks. from QuickBooks over. You can put different supplier in, product's name, also the square footage, unit of measurement. I'm going to go ahead and click Add Products. It's going to go ahead and scour QuickBooks, find out exactly what I have in there for products, and it's going to bring everything over. This little bridge is a powerful tool, and I was so happy to get this as part of the program for you. Also, we're going to go ahead and click on they brought over 107 of the products there, the items. Click on Customers. We're going to go ahead and click on Add Customers. This may take a couple of minutes if it's a large file. We have sometimes gotten timeouts occurred, but depending upon the size of the file, typically we'll bring over a few thousand customers automatically without a timeout. And once it loads into your database, they're in there for good. You won't have to do this ever again. And this really saves a lot of man hours and a lot of time from all that data entry. Think about how long it would take to enter 1 or 2 or even 3,000 new customers into your database. This will do it quickly, efficiently, and will save you a lot of time and money in the long run. This software alone, cost a couple $1,000s to get things set up for you guys, but I wanted to make sure you had everything you need to create a powerful database, and Roofing Estimator Pro really does all the hard work for you. So, and then you can go out to the job sites and have all your customers with you at all times, whether it's on the job, in an estimate format, or just doing the research around a job site. Okay, it brought in 3,292 customers, and I don't know, probably took a couple of minutes. Regardless, it saves so much time, and all the customers in here in the database, and it's really very powerful piece of software. This is going to save you a lot of time in the long run, and we'll get back into the next video. I'm going to go ahead and freeze this video. It's getting a little bit long, and we'll see you getting into setting up jobs next.